Well, Donald Trump is happy to just lob trash and mud at Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis is trying to make the case for himself to prospective presidential voters by doing absolutely awful things. Stunts that are xenophobic and racist. They're awful wastes of money that do terrible things and victimize people. And he wants to do more of them. He's already been picking up migrants from Texas and shipping them to the East Coast and stuff like that. More of that to come. In his 2023 to 2024 budget, Ron DeSantis has requested $12 million to continue doing that. And interestingly, the $12 million would be used to cover all costs associated with facilitating the transport of inspected unauthorized aliens, including but not limited to the cost of litigation, because they know they're gonna be sued over this. DeSantis wants to transport migrants, quote, from any point of origin in the US to any jurisdiction. By the way, in past budgets, it said that they had to at least be in Florida. They've changed that. He is already planning like, oh, I guess we don't really get enough migrants to actually ship around, but I want to pretend that we do. So I'd like to spend Florida's taxpayer money to pick up migrants in New Mexico and fly them to Pennsylvania, or pick them up in West Virginia and fly them to Seattle or whatever. None of this has anything to do with Florida, aside from the fact that it's wasting their money. And because of that, because of their willingness to do this, I have to speculate that Florida doesn't have any problems. Everybody's life is just perfect. There are no social programs that need more spending. Like from the point of view of the right wingers, I guess the cops don't need more money or anything. You have all of this free play money that you can spend on political stunts, spreading xenophobia and fear and all that. So we already saw a couple instances of this, JR. He's planning to do more of it as the primary progresses to juice his own numbers.
He's opening it up, man. It's the only thing left is you have to make sure that you call this stuff out. Again, as you were pointing out, I was writing down some of the things they can even go with. Hey, if you're a Floridian and you're paying your taxes and you're short on your healthcare, you can't get to a doctor, you can't afford doctor visits, you can't afford your prescription medications. These folks are raising prices on that or allowing the lobbyists to then force them to do these types of things. If you have all these issues and you look up and you see Ron DeSantis tossing around $12 million in this budget to do more things like this, ask yourself, where could that $12 million have gone to help you? Your money, as they keep talking about these entitlement programs, keep going to people who keep using the American people for nothing and then stealing our money, right? So what is he doing with your money now? Are you happy to see him going and finding folks in other states to ship around? What does that have to do with you in Florida? Ask yourself before you support him further, is he looking out for you? What is this doing? Are you gonna go home and talk to your family and go, hey, yeah, we're having issues getting a little bit of food on the table. My job sucks and nobody's paying me anything worth it. Rent keeps skyrocketing. But you know what? Ron DeSantis is sending immigrants all over the country, and that makes all my other problems feel so much better.
Jared, I feel like we have to stress that and make sure people understand it, because I think there will be many conservatives that will actually be appalled by this, but probably not enough. They have been so well trained by Fox News and other right-wing media that I bet a lot of them would be willing to go without, so that some migrant they will never meet, they'll never even be in the same state as a migrant, will suffer. I think many of them have been trained to believe that that is a justified sacrifice. Them and their families should suffer if that's what's necessary to own some lib that they'll never see. By the way, at the same time, yesterday I believe it was, he did this ridiculous press thing. Take a look at the shot. The intent of it was to talk about how he plans to work to make it easier to sue the media. Okay, so again, it's Trump stuff. It's they love to talk about the Constitution or whatever. They absolutely despise it. They hate it. They don't want it to exist. And the idea that he's talking about destroying the media in front of a massive truth, like that, is that an ad for Truth Social? Like they're all the same. Every one of them is the same. He's supposed to be the reasonable one, right? He's scooping up migrants in Arizona and shipping them to Montana and trying to shut down a free press. So that's your reasonable alternative. We're not gonna go into all the video and stuff. Like again, all of this is designed to make him appeal to the most radical Republicans so that he can win this primary. He is trying to beat Trump at his own game. And if Trump's dirtiness correlates to how worried he is about winning the election, and as he's more worried about Ron DeSantis, it's already getting dirtier and dirtier. If on the other side, DeSantis has his stunts and his willingness to like cosplay authoritarianism, he's still losing in the polls. What is he going to be willing to do? This is what he's doing now when he hasn't even announced a run. What is he going to be doing in 6 months if he's still trailing and he believes that this is the only way that he can win over voters? What is he going to say? What is he going to do? What is he going to promise? What stunts is he going to pull? Stay tuned for that.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.